Our part here is the school. How to leverage or how to bring the school to appropriate level from the pedagogical point of view, okay? To be able to provide them skills, training, profession. I'm not calling this donation. It's investment. We are investing in those children.
The impact that we are having on these students, to really talk to them and see it in their faces, to see the facilities that have transformed, it really shows the difference that we're making, and especially in the schools where there is where Jews and Arabs and Christians are all mixing together and working and studying together, that these students are the future of the country, and that we know that their education is really going to pay off into helping to create a sustainable future here in Israel.
Coming out to Israel this week has been a life changer for me in understanding what ORT is and what ORT does. From the very first visit to HODA to Kfar Hasidim, all the way to Kfar Silver and the Technological Institute, I've come to realize how many schools, how many ORT schools there are helping so many.
Including the teacher staff, everything will be from A to Z ready in September.
We're trying to be one of the top 5, which we're doing very well till now, out of 7,000. And to do that, we have to be really unique and to make sure that our identity, our pedagogical, educational identity is very clear and it's different from the others.
This was what you were going to see inside. A year and a half ago it was empty. It was abandoned. The main idea of this institute is an agricultural school. And because it's an agricultural school, everyone will work in agriculture because work is a value. Basically, the process is very simple, is to take kids, most of them are urban kids, and give them the experience of the soil. What you see here is the one building out of the 7 buildings of the boarding school, the dormitory. And here we're gonna meet a few students in the social club.
I like studying here because when I came here I got a great chance.
I met a 14-year-old boy with the dream of becoming a computer engineer. How could he possibly be a computer engineer while attending schools that don't even have computers? This boy and so many others just like him wouldn't have those opportunities without the programming from ORT.
Started to implement this year, we've been able to start to renovate, okay, and to improve the very basic needs, which means the classes, the environment here where they can sit. Before that there was nothing here. We need to improve also the infrastructure of the the electricity, the water, the computers, everything. Where you touch, there is a need.
It shows you the need for the organization in the country, in the periphery, where there are schools that used to be great, that had such a core part of what Israel was from its founding, from its agricultural heritage, to now needing the investment and sort of the technological upgrade that ORT can provide to it. And we've seen some of that come to fruition in the school in the first 6 to 8 months we've been there, and it's incredible to think about what could be done in the school and what we can achieve in the next few years. To me, is to make sure you can have this classroom, you can have the technology, but if you don't have the ability to teach it and have the kids learn appropriately, it's there for nothing.
But they're also developing programs and curriculum that allow these students to become productive in society with great technical jobs, which helps the entire Israel economy.
What I really loved about this trip was seeing how education was really empowering the students and everyone that we met. So giving them hope and actionable steps to really make a better life for themselves and their friends as well. It was a really big thing for me.
When I go home and I have to raise money, why should I tell people when they can send money anywhere? Why here? Why Israel? And I think we saw this week the reason why, and these kids, you know, need us, and you know, we're going to be able to go back home and do our job to help make sure that these kids continue to get the best education they can get.
We can speak from experience as opposed to just watching, you know, a video. We've met these students.
But now I appreciate the fact that I'm, you know, affiliated with such an organization that gives me the opportunity to give back in such a profound way.
Can't believe all that we packed in this short period of time. So I first want to thank Allison and Shelley, you guys, and Mike. You guys have been unbelievable planning this.
Because I was trying to process our experience at Yad Vashem, and specifically the Children's Memorial, and thinking about how many kids didn't have the opportunity to grow up. And then thinking about some of the girls who were talking to us at Kfar Hasidim, you know, Olga and then Anna, who was following us around, and processing the fact that Avi told us for a lot of these boys and girls, this is the last stop. I got emotional at the Children's Memorial thinking about how many lives never had a chance, and the impact of Kadima Mada on the lives of a generation that has a chance to excel in science and technology, and my emotions were coming out as they usually do at Yad Vashem, but I was trying to tie it back to our experience during the week.
It makes me so proud to say that I was here with this group and got to see how we are making a difference in this boy and many other children's lives.